I would love to begin by creating a small, gentle space inside the heart. Money can stir many feelings: tightness in the chest, a knot in the stomach, a rush of thoughts that run in circles. It is okay if any of that is here. Nothing needs to be pushed away. Softness heals more than force ever could. Growth begins with a kind tone toward the self. Right now, the kind tone sounds like this: it's okay to be where I am. I am learning a softer way. Let these words be a warm blanket. Let the shoulders drop a little. Let the breath come and go at a calm pace. This is a safe beginning. Prosperity grows where there is safety, ease, and the permission to start small. Place a hand over the heart, just a light touch, and breathe in for a slow count of 4, then out for a slow count of 6. Do this 6 times. With each breath out, let the jaw loosen, let the tongue rest, let the eyebrows melt. When the body softens, the mind becomes willing to hear a new message. When the mind is willing, life brings small, kind steps that are easy to take. The body and the mind work together like two friends who support each other. It is safe to let them do so now. As breath moves in and out, say quietly, I am safe to grow. Today supports me. These words are seeds. They do not need to force a result. They only need to be planted in soft soil. Prosperity is bigger than numbers in a bank. It includes how the morning feels when waking. It includes the calm that comes when a bill is handled with peace. It includes clean water, a clear mind, a kind tone, and the steady sense that life can be trusted one small step at a time. Prosperity is a relationship with life, and like any loving relationship, it grows with attention, appreciation, and honest speech. The honest speech in this moment is simple. I am willing to learn. I am willing to receive. I am willing to take care of my needs with love. Willingness is the open door. Even if the door opens a tiny bit, light comes in. Let there be a simple intention for this journey. An intention is a gentle direction, not a rule. Rules try to control. Direction invites cooperation. The direction can be, for the next 7 days, I will practice a kinder story about money and self-worth. Keeping it this simple makes the mind relax. The heart can agree to it. The body can hold it. If thoughts question it, the answer can be kind and steady. I hear you. We will go slowly. It is safe to make a small change. Each time doubt rises, breathe and return to the simple intention. The intention is the compass. When lost in old thoughts, the compass points home. A very small daily rhythm creates big ease. 1 quiet minute of breath, 1 line in a notebook, 1 kind sentence spoken while looking in a mirror. Tiny actions matter because they are repeatable. A tiny action done with love can shift a whole day. The nervous system learns from repetition, not perfection. Today can be the first of many gentle days. Say softly, I welcome gentle increase. I welcome peaceful change. The body hears this tone and eases the shoulders again. The mind hears this tone and sets down the heavy bag of old stories, even if only for a moment. That moment is enough to start a new pattern. If there is fear, let fear belong. If there is pressure, let pressure be recognized. The inner voice can speak with care. Fear, you tried to keep me safe by warning me. Thank you. I choose a kinder helper now. This is how the heart grows strong without making an enemy of any feeling. Every feeling becomes a messenger, not a judge. When feelings are welcomed, they soften. When they soften, wisdom comes to the surface. From that soft wisdom, a new statement may rise. I am learning to feel safe with money. These words do not need proof. They create the proof over time. They shape the mind to look for safety, and the mind finds what it is trained to notice. At the end of this first quiet time, simple words can seal the space. I am safe to learn. I am safe to receive. I am safe to grow. This sealing is like closing a gentle letter and placing it in the heart for safekeeping. Throughout the day, if tension returns, one breath and one sentence are enough. Today supports me. If it helps, touch the heart again and let the body recall the feeling of calm. The body remembers kindness. The body trusts what is repeated with care. The new path is here, and the first stone has been placed with love. Now the next step is to pair intention with the body, so the whole self moves together as one. The mind speaks, and the body listens, and sometimes the body speaks, and the mind learns. When the body is tense, thoughts race. When the body is calm, thoughts line up in clear rows. Calm brings order, order brings ease, ease brings wise action. This is why prosperity is not only about plans on paper, it is about tissues and muscles, breath and heartbeat, posture and pace. The body is the home where thoughts live. A peaceful home supports peaceful thinking. Peaceful thinking leads to kind choices. It can be very helpful to start each day with a 1-minute reset. Sit or stand with feet on the ground. Let the spine feel tall without strain. Let hands rest on thighs or over the heart. Close the eyes if that feels good, or soften the gaze. Scan the body from the top of the head to the toes. Notice the forehead, the eyes, the cheeks, and the jaw. Soften them. Notice the neck and shoulders. Allow them to drop a notch. Notice the chest and back. Let each breath massage the ribs from the inside. Notice the belly, soft and free to move. Notice the hips, the legs, the feet. Feel the ground. This is the body saying, I am here. This is the mind answering, I am listening. When mind and body greet each other, stress begins to let go. After the 1-minute scan, take a sip of water. Water reminds the body of flow. Flow is the way of prosperity. Stuck feelings and stuck thoughts loosen when there is flow. Now say a simple line, my body is a welcoming home for ease. This can be said before a money task, before opening a bill, before answering an email, before a call, or before reviewing any numbers. The words slow the inner pace. The body hears the kindness and calms the heart rate. Calmer breath reduces pressure on the mind. With less pressure, the brain can think clearly and make good choices. This is a friendly cycle, and it can start in any moment. It may help to create small anchor points through the day. An anchor point is a brief reset that keeps the inner weather mild. 3 anchor points could be morning, midday, and evening. In the morning, do the 1-minute scan and say, I am safe to make clear choices today. At midday, place 1 hand to the belly, 1 to the heart, and count 3 slow breaths. Say, clarity and peace guide my steps. In the evening, unclench the jaw, relax the tongue, and stretch the fingers and toes. Say, my body unwinds, my mind clears. These small resets prevent stress from building. They guide thoughts toward calm and support easy sleep. A rested body makes stronger decisions. The mind-body link also works through movement. A brief walk, a gentle stretch, or standing and rolling the shoulders back for 20 seconds can shift the inner state. While moving, add a soft phrase, I walk toward ease. I stretch into openness. I breathe space into my day. This is not about doing a perfect routine. It is about teaching the body to recognize safety and teaching the mind to recognize support. Safety and support are the soil where new thoughts take root. When the body feels safe, the brain can step away from old alarms. Then choices come from wisdom, not from fear. Before starting any money task, create a 2-step ritual. First, breathe. Second, speak a kind sentence. It may sound like, I choose a calm tone, or I am able and I am supported. After the task, close with, thank you, life, for guiding me. These simple bookends keep the nervous system from holding on to tension. They teach the mind that tasks can start and end with ease. Over time, the mind begins to expect ease. When the mind expects ease, it looks for simple solutions and helpful options that were not seen before. This is how inner work shows up as outer change. If strong feelings rise, they are not a step back, they are movement. Let the breath be steady. Place a palm on the body where the feeling lives. Say quietly, "You get to be here. I am here with you." This is emotional care. Emotional care is financial care too, because tense feelings drive tense choices. Calm feelings support wise choices. When calm grows, spending becomes more thoughtful, saving becomes more steady, and new ideas feel less risky and more like natural next steps. A calm body, a clear mind, and a kind tone. These are the three pillars that hold up the house of prosperity. Now the heart is softer and the body is learning peace. This is a good time to look gently at the stories that have been told about money. Stories are not the truth. They are habits of thought. Habits can change. There is no blame in this step. There is only curiosity with kindness. The inner voice can say, "I am curious about what I learned, and I am willing to choose again." This is powerful. It turns the page without tearing it out. It allows learning without shame. Shame never plants new seeds. Kindness always does. Take out a notebook or open a simple note file. Write one line at the top. Money felt like Pansiguan Nine growing up. Fill in the blank with a few words. The words could be tight, scarce, exciting, unsafe, confusing, or anything at all. Let the body be soft as the words come. Pause and breathe if the chest tightens. Then write one more line. Prosperity used to mean wa. Today it can mean why wa. This opens a new door. Prosperity can now include health, time freedom, peace in the home, clean spaces, warm meals, paid bills, surprise gifts, steady income, and creative joy. Let the definition expand. Expanded definitions invite expanded experience. Next, write, "A kind belief I choose now is wak." Let this belief be simple and honest. It could be, "I can learn a kinder way with money." It could be, "I deserve to be cared for." It could be, "I am willing to receive help and guidance." The mind may question the new belief, and that is normal. The answer is steady. We are practicing. Practice turns new words into a new way of being. Practice teaches the brain to build a fresh path and walk it again and again until it becomes easeful. The old path does not need to be fought. The new path simply needs to be chosen. Add a little mirror work to strengthen this new path. Stand or sit with a mirror. Meet the gaze with softness. Let the facial muscles loosen. Speak one kind sentence. "I am worthy of good." If this feels strong, soften it. I am learning that I am worthy of good. If tears come, that is welcome. Tears wash old dust off the heart. The body may tremble a little. Let it tremble and then settle. Repeat the sentence 3 times with breath between each one. The mirror is not asking for perfection. It is offering presence. Presence is powerful medicine. Presence says, "I see you. I am with you. We are safe." Now bring attention to the words that often repeat during money moments. Many minds repeat lines like, "There is never enough," or "I always mess this up," or "This is too hard." These are learned lines. Learned lines can be unlearned. Choose one old line and write it down. Then write its gentle opposite. If the old line is, "There is never enough," the gentle opposite might be, "Good arrives in steady and surprising ways." If the old line is, "This is too hard," the gentle opposite might be, "I can take one small step." Do not argue with the old line. Speak the new line out loud. Place a hand on the chest and breathe in the truth of it. the body will learn the feeling of the new line. The feeling will guide action. Add a short practice to gather proof of the new line. Proof does not need to be big. If the new line is, good arrives in steady and surprising ways, then write down each small piece of support during the day. A helpful idea, a found coin, the peaceful moment, the simple solution, the kind message. This list is not fantasy. It is training the mind to see what was already there. The mind often sees what it expects. When it expects support, it finds it. When it finds it, faith grows. When faith grows, action becomes easier and more aligned. This is how a belief becomes a lived truth. If guilt or shame about past choices comes up, move gently through it. Place a hand on the heart and say, I forgive old beliefs and choose new ones. Forgiveness is the release of old tension. Forgiveness clears space for fresh energy. The body may sigh, the shoulders may lower, the breath may deepen. These are signs of release. After release, add one new caring action. Set a small reminder to pay a bill. Place a tiny amount in savings. Learn one new skill for 10 minutes, or read one page of a supportive book. Small caring actions tell the mind, we are trustworthy. Trust in the self is the strong floor under any plan. Close this time with a few lines that seal the new direction. I am willing to see my life differently. I can learn a kinder way with money. I let go of shame and choose soft strength. Read these lines slowly. Let the body feel the meaning. Softer face, slower breath, warm chest, calm belly. The body is the proof that the new story is taking root. Each calm breath, each kind word, each tiny action adds up. The garden of the heart feels this care and begins to bloom. When the heart blooms, prosperity finds a welcome home. The rhythm for this 7-day journey is simple and soft. 10 to 20 minutes each day is enough when those minutes are full of presence. The goal is not to push through a list. The goal is to cultivate a kind, steady relationship with life. A small set of tools will help: a notebook or note file, a mirror, a quiet corner, a pen, and a little jar or folder where short gratitude notes can live. Choose a gentle window in the day: morning before the world becomes loud, midday during a pause, or evening when the body is ready to unwind. Hold the plan lightly. If a day feels full, 5 caring minutes count. If a practice feels strong, soften it. Kindness is the true structure here. Begin each daily session the same way to train the body to relax on cue. Sit or stand with both feet grounded. Place a hand over the heart or the belly. Take 6 slow breaths, in for 4, out for 6. Feel the jaw unclench, the shoulders drop, the breath deepen. Say a seed line to open the space. I move at a kind pace. Seeds do not shout, they quietly grow. After the seed line, read the day's practice and let the body answer, yes, this is doable. If the body says too much, shorten the practice without guilt. Prosperity grows in safety, and safety grows when pressure lowers. Success in this challenge is measured by softness in the body, clarity in the mind, and the gentle rise of self-respect. Numbers may shift, and that is welcome, yet the deepest sign is the feeling of being on one steady path. Track small wins, because small wins are the stones that build the new road. Wins can be a calm breath during a bill, a kind thought during a tense moment, a tiny payment made with peace, a solution that arrives after a soft walk, or one helpful insight written in the notebook. Write them down each day. The mind learns from what is recorded. The heart brightens when proof of progress is noticed. Use a simple page setup in the notebook: date, feeling at the start, 1 practice completed, 1 win noticed, 1 kind sentence to carry into the day. The kind sentence is like a pocket talisman. Examples: consistency nourishes my garden of good. I let ease lead. I am safe to receive gentle increase. Repeat the sentence when tension rises. Repetition is not nagging. Repetition is how the nervous system learns a new language. Speak this language often, and the body will answer with longer exhales, steadier hands, and a softer face. There are gentle guidelines to keep the week friendly. Keep practices short and clear. Focus on one theme per day. Pair every mental step with a body step, even if the body step is only a breath and a shoulder drop. Never use these practices to punish. If a day is missed, bless the break and begin again the very next moment. Progress does not leave, it waits. Keep water nearby as a symbol of flow. Keep the mirror clean and placed where it is easy to reach. Keep the jar or digital folder ready for gratitude notes. Reduce tiny frictions so the path feels smooth. Create anchor prompts throughout the day to return to the challenge without effort. Link them to routine actions: hand on the door handle, the first sip of water, the phone charging, or the moment the bed is made. Each anchor can cue one breath and one line. Over time, the day itself becomes a string of gentle returns. The inner weather settles, choices become clear, and it is easier to act from care instead of fear. This is the quiet architecture of change. It is not dramatic, yet it is strong. When resistance shows up, greet it with warmth. Say softly, "I hear you." We will go slowly. Resistance is a part of the old system trying to keep limits in place. Patience teaches it a new job: to notice when something is too tight and to ask for a softer approach. If the mind argues, let the body lead. Stand up, roll the shoulders, take 3 slow breaths, and come back to one sentence that feels honest. I can take one small step, then take it. The step can be as simple as writing one line in the notebook or placing one note in the gratitude jar. A small step keeps the door open. Close each daily session just as gently as it began. Read the win you recorded. Thank the body for showing up. Whisper a line that seals the practice. Consistency is love in action. Let the body absorb the truth of that. This seal helps the mind understand that the session is complete. It does not need to loop. Completion is a gift the nervous system understands. It allows the next part of the day to unfold with less carryover stress. With this smooth frame in place, it is time to begin the first 2 days, where the roots of prosperity are planted in worthiness and the soft art of receiving. Worthiness is the soil. Without it, seeds struggle. With it, seeds sprout with ease. Day 1 is an invitation to meet the self with gentle eyes and a kind tone. Find a quiet place and sit with the mirror. Let the face relax. Let the breath move without effort. Gaze softly, not for flaws, not for perfection, simply for presence. Presence heals. Presence says, "I see you." Start with 3 slow breaths. On the next breath out, speak a sentence that feels possible. I am worthy of good. If that feels strong, soften it to, I am learning, I am worthy of good. Say it 3 times with breath between each one. Let the words float into the heart, and let the heart answer with a small warmth in the chest or a softer jaw. That warmth is a yes. Now write 3 proof points of worth in the notebook. Keep them simple and real. I care for my body with water and rest. I handled a hard moment with patience. I keep showing up to learn. Proof points train the mind to gather evidence for the truth you are choosing. The mind has practiced collecting evidence for doubt. Now it learns to collect evidence for care. If a tear rises, let it be. Tears are not a problem. They are the body washing away old dust. If the mind tries to rush, slow it with a hand on the heart. Whisper, "It is safe to take my time." Add a small body ritual to anchor worthiness deeper. Smooth the forehead with fingertips, soften the cheeks. Rest the palm on the chest and feel the heartbeat. The heart has kept time through every season. Thank it quietly. Then seal day one with a soft, steady line. I deserve a life that cares for me. If the word deserve feels sharp, choose, I welcome a life that cares for me. The meaning is the same. The door is open to good. Place a note in the jar with one word from today's session: worthy, soft, yes, or care. That note marks the soil. Day 2 nurtures the capacity to receive. Receiving is not passive, it is a living skill. It is the ability to say yes to support, to notice gentle gifts and let them in. Start the day by receiving water with full attention. Feel the glass against the palm, the coolness at the lips, the path of the water into the body. Say softly, I allow life to help me. Receiving is also the ability to accept kind words with a simple thank you, to accept a held door, to accept a helpful idea when it arrives. Throughout the day, observe how support appears in ordinary ways: sunlight warming the skin, a chair holding weight, a path that clears, a message that answers a question, a moment of quiet in a busy room. These are forms of support, and they count. Create a receiving log for the day. Each time even a small support appears, write one short line: warm light on my face, easy parking, helpful tip, calm breath during stress, someone shared information I needed, found a coin, clear thought after a nap. This log teaches the mind to notice supply. The nervous system relaxes when it sees supply. When the system relaxes, it stops guarding so tightly and more support can move through. At midday, add a body cue for receiving. Open the palms and rest them facing up for 30 seconds while breathing slowly. Hands speak the language of the nervous system. Open hands tell the body that it is safe to accept. If receiving feels tender, let it be a series of tiny yeses. Say yes to putting feet up for 5 minutes. Say yes to healthy food that truly feeds. Say yes to asking a clear question instead of guessing alone. Say yes to letting a small kindness stand without turning it aside. Each yes rewires an old habit of refusing help. Each yes trains the mind that support does not demand debt, it invites balance. End the day by reading the receiving log and speaking a soft line: I welcome gentle increase. Then write one sentence about how the body felt while saying yes. Was there warmth in the chest, ease in the shoulders, space in the breath? These body notes are important. They are proof that receiving lives in the nervous system, not just the mind. Pair worthiness and receiving in a short evening ritual that takes 2 minutes. Look in the mirror and say, I am worthy of what supports my life. Then open the hands and say, I accept support with ease. Close the hands over the heart and breathe. This small arc teaches the system to move naturally from inner worth to outer acceptance. Over time, it becomes the ground state, a quiet readiness to welcome good while staying centered and calm. With roots in place, the heart is ready to grow leaves of appreciation and gentle flow. Day 3 is devoted to appreciation. Appreciation turns what is here into nourishment. Write a list of 10 specific gratitudes. Let them be concrete and present. The scent of clean clothes, a clear sky, a calm breath during a tense moment, a bill paid, a helpful tip learned, a warm meal, a message that eased worry, a skill that is improving, the body's steady heartbeat, a soft bed. After each line, pause for one breath and feel the truth of it in the body. The pause is the power. The pause tells the nervous system, this is safe, this is good. Then choose one item and write a single sentence about why it matters. Depth over length. This deepens the pathway of appreciation. Take one of the 10 gratitudes and place it on a small note in the jar or in the digital folder. Hold the note for a moment and speak a blessing. Thank you. What I bless, blesses me. Blessing is a simple act that widens the heart. Blessing projects peace into the world and receives peace back. As the day continues, bless the small things that serve daily life. A pen that works, a mug that holds warmth, shoes that protect, a door that opens easily, a friendly glance. Bless the body, the breath, the eyes, the hands, the legs. Bless the mind when it is clear and when it is learning. Blessing is appreciation in motion. Add a body-based gratitude step to make appreciation physical. Place the palms over the ribs and let the breath massage the hands from the inside. Whisper, "Thank you, breath." Place the palms on the lower back and stand tall for a moment. Whisper, "Thank you, support." Stretch the fingers and toes slowly and feel the ease that spreads through the limbs. Whisper, "Thank you, movement." When the body participates, the message of gratitude reaches deeper layers of the nervous system. Those layers carry signals of safety to the mind, which then finds clearer thoughts and gentler solutions. If the mind tries to rush through the list, slow it with kindness. Appreciation is not about performance. It is about teaching the system to dwell in enoughness long enough to feel it. Enoughness quiets grasping. When grasping quiets, wiser choices arise. Spending shifts from reaction to intention. Saving shifts from fear to care. Work shifts from panic to presence. Write one small insight from today's appreciation. An area where ease increased, a choice that felt clearer, a mood that felt lighter. Insight is the flower that grows from the soil of gratitude. Close day 3 with a soft verbal rhythm. Speak slowly. Thank you, life, for supporting me. Thank you, body, for carrying me. Thank you, heart, for staying open. Pause after each line and let the body absorb the words. The mind may show pictures. The body may sigh. These are signs that appreciation is moving energy in a gentle way. Place one more note in the jar if it feels good. Know that this jar is a living record of support. On days when doubt speaks loudly, the jar will speak softly back with proof. Day 4 invites healthy circulation. Flow is the way life keeps energy fresh. In money, flow looks like clear movement, giving with ease, receiving with ease, paying with peace, and saving with steadiness. Begin with a very small physical flow practice. Choose one tiny area, a single drawer, one corner of a desk, a bag pocket, and let a few items go. Recycle what is not needed. Give what can serve another. Keep only what supports ease. As space opens, breathe into it. Say, "I make room for what supports me." Physical space teaches the mind about mental space. Mental space makes room for better choices. After clearing a small space, take one small financial action that moves energy with calm. Pay a tiny bill ahead of time, transfer a gentle amount into savings, set a reminder for a date that matters, or send one clear message that opens a path. The amount does not need to impress the mind. The feeling is the focus. Write the action down and add a few words about how the body felt. If the breath sped up, take 3 slow exhales. If shoulders tensed, roll them back and down. Teach the system that movement can be peaceful. Over time, the body will associate money movement with slow exhales and relaxed muscles. This changes the whole experience. Add a giving step to complete the circle of flow. Give something simple, a kind word without taking it back, a helpful tip that eased your path, an item you no longer need, a moment of attention to someone's work, a small donation if it feels right. Giving does not need to drain. It needs to be clear and kind. Say, "What I bless, blesses me." and let the heart feel the truth that circulation returns in many forms. The act of giving loosens the grip of scarcity and grows trust in supply. Create a flow plan for everyday life. It can be as small as the one in, one out approach. For each new item that arrives, let one item go. For each inflow of money, send a tiny percentage to future support, even if the percentage is very small. For each bill paid, bless what the payment provided, then bless the money as it moves out, trusting that circulation keeps life fresh. Write these simple rules where they can be seen. The mind relaxes when it knows the plan is gentle and clear. Close day 4 with a body-mind money check. Sit, breathe slowly, and ask 3 simple questions in the notebook. What moved today? Where did space open? What tiny step can move tomorrow with ease? Let the answers be simple. Flow builds through many small movements, not one grand sweep. As the session ends, speak a ceiling line that points the heart forward. I flow with life, and life flows to me. Let the shoulders relax and the breath lengthen. Flow has begun. The system is learning to keep energy moving without strain, guided by appreciation and held by worthiness. Day 5 is about gentle movement that grows real results. Action can be light and kind and still be strong. Start by sitting with the breath for a minute so the body feels steady. Then ask one simple question on paper. What is one small step that supports my prosperity today? Keep it small enough to finish in 20 minutes or less. It could be learning a skill for a set amount of time, writing a short note that opens a door, cleaning a single place where important papers live, or updating a profile with one true sentence that reflects growth. Choose one and let the body agree to it by relaxing the shoulders and softening the belly. Then begin. Move at a calm pace. When the mind tries to jump ahead, bring it back to the next tiny piece. Say softly, I act with calm confidence. When the step is complete, close your eyes for one slow breath and allow a small smile. Completion teaches the nervous system that follow-through can feel safe and even pleasant. Pair action with a body cue that signals power without force. Stand tall with feet firmly on the ground. Let the chest widen without strain. Place a hand on the heart and a hand on the belly. Speak a simple line, I am capable, I am guided. This posture and sentence can become a daily door you walk through before any task. It sends the message that action flows from a stable center, not from panic. Write down what you completed and how the body felt while doing it. These notes are a personal map of how action and ease can live together. If fear rises before or during the step, treat it with care. Fear is a messenger, not a master. Place a palm over the area where fear sits, throat, chest, or belly, and slow the exhale. Whisper, thank you for trying to keep me safe. I will move with care. Then return to the smallest next piece. Consistency grows trust. Trust unlocks more options. The goal is not to do everything. The goal is to show the mind that one step, done kindly, opens space for the next. Inspired action is different from frantic action. It begins from a soft, listening place. To practice listening, write one question. What would love have me do next? Pause for 3 breaths and let a quiet answer arrive. Often it is simple, practical, and kind. Send a message of gratitude. Organize a small task. Research one resource. Apply for one opportunity, or set a gentle reminder. If the answer is unclear, choose any small step that brings order or learning. Order invites calm. Learning invites fresh paths. Either way, energy begins to move. Day 6 supports boundaries that honor energy. Loving boundaries are clear paths for life to run smoothly. They are not walls. They are rivers that keep their banks and therefore can flow with strength. Start by noticing one area of daily life where energy leaks, a time window that gets lost, a habit that leaves the body tired, an open tab that never ends, a message that sits and weighs on the heart. Write it down in a single line. Then write, "A kind boundary for this is chalk ground." Keep it specific and doable. Examples: turn off notifications for 1 hour to finish a task. Limit scrolling to a set time. Mark a calm hour for focused work. Set a reminder to stop working at a certain time, or answer one message with a clear yes or no. Feel how the body responds to a clear yes or a clear no. The body often tells the truth first. A clear yes feels like space opening in the chest, or a breath that moves more freely. A clear no feels like relief as shoulders drop and the jaw unclenches. Practice speaking both out loud. Yes, this supports me, and no, this does not support me. No need to explain to the air. Speak it so the nervous system learns that clarity is safe. Then take one small step to live this boundary today. If the mind worries, answer with kindness. Clarity makes room for better care. Write the boundary in the notebook and note the body's feeling after it is honored, even for a short time. Loving boundaries also include limits inside the mind. Choose one thought loop that drains energy. Write it down, then write the caring redirect that replaces it. If the loop is, "I must do everything now," the redirect could be, "I do one small thing at a time." If the loop is, "I am running out of time," the redirect could be, "I move at a steady and kind pace." Each time the loop begins, feel the feet on the ground, take one slow breath out, and speak the redirect. This is not arguing with the mind. This is teaching it a better route. Over days, the better route becomes the path the mind takes first. End day 6 by placing a hand on the heart and thanking the body for its signals. The body's yes and no are sacred guidance. Say, "Every clear choice opens doors." Let the words land. You are training a new way, small action from a calm center, guided by loving boundaries that protect energy and time. These 2 days build a bridge between inner worth and outer results. As this bridge strengthens, life begins to move with more ease. Some doors will close, others will open. Either way, the path is clearer and kinder. Day 7 gathers the week into a whole. Begin with quiet, sit for a minute, and feel the ground. If it feels good, light a candle or sit near a window. This is a small ceremony that tells the heart, we are honoring what has begun. Open the notebook and read the week's pages. Notice the first session where the breath slowed and the jaw softened. Notice the mirror lines, the proof points of worth, the receiving log, the gratitude list, the flow actions, the inspired step, and the boundary. Take your time. Let the eyes rest on each line until a feeling of warmth, calm, or pride rises. This is integration, allowing the body and mind to absorb the truth that change is underway. Speak a simple prosperity vision in present tense, keeping it grounded and kind. 1 or 2 sentences are enough. My days are steady. I handle money with calm and care. Opportunities that fit me arrive in gentle, clear ways. I welcome support and act with confidence. Say it twice. Let the breath deepen as the words move through the body. If the vision stirs emotion, place a hand over the heart and allow the feeling. Emotion in this moment is not a storm. It is a tide that brings in new water. Write a short letter from the future self dated 6 months ahead. Keep it simple and soothing. Begin with, "I am proud of how we kept a kind pace." Name 2 or 3 real changes that would feel nurturing. More peace during money tasks, a savings habit that feels steady, a work rhythm that supports rest, a space in the home that is clear and calm, a skill practiced regularly, a boundary that now feels natural. Close with a line of blessing. Continue as you began, softly, steadily, with trust. Read the letter once and place it where it can be found again in a month. Create a receiving ritual to seal day 7. Sit with open palms and breathe slowly for 1 minute. After the minute, speak, "Good multiplies in peace." Then open the gratitude jar or folder and read a few notes out loud. These are small stars lighting the inner sky. End the ritual by placing one more note inside with a word from this day: integration, ease, trust, or flow. Blow out the candle or close the window slowly to mark completion. Completion is part of prosperity. It tells the body that movement has a gentle beginning and a gentle end. With the week complete, let the heart stretch forward into a wider arc. A 21-day momentum plan keeps the energy warm without strain. The plan is a simple repeat of the 7-day cycle. Practice 3 times with tender variety. The key is steadiness, not size. Choose a rhythm that fits real life. 10 to 20 minutes a day remains enough. The first cycle built roots. The next cycles will grow branches and leaves. Set one clear focus for each 7-day round. For round 1, keep the same structure you just completed. For round 2, keep the structure and add one tiny upgrade, perhaps 2 minutes more of learning on day 5, or 1 extra gratitude on day 3, or a slightly clearer boundary on day 6. For round 3, choose one area to deepen. The receiving log could include how the body felt each time support arrived, or the flow day could expand to a second small action if energy allows. Keep each upgrade small and kind. Small changes stick. Pick one simple metric to observe across the 21 days. Choose what matters more to the nervous system than the scoreboard. It could be quality of sleep, number of calm breaths taken during money tasks, number of days with a brief morning reset, or the count of small wins written down. Log it once a day without judgment. Watching a gentle metric grow invites trust. Trust reduces urgency. Less urgency improves choices. Create a weekly check-in ritual to keep the plan humane. At the end of each 7-day cycle, ask 3 questions on paper. What felt nourishing? What felt tight? What tiny adjustment will make next week kinder? Answers might be: move the practice to an earlier time, shorten a step that felt heavy, add music to the mirror work, or replace one task with a walk first. If a week is missed, begin again without drama. Growth continues where self-kindness is strong. Let support be part of momentum. Support is a strength, not a weakness. Map 3 kinds of support: structural, reminders, a clean space, a clear list; relational, a friend or community to share wins with; and inner, self-talk that is warm and steady. Each 7-day cycle, choose one support to strengthen. Perhaps set up a standing calendar note, or put the notebook in a visible place, or share a single win with a trusted companion. Support holds the container so energy can flow inside it. As the 21 days unfold, expect gentle shifts in patterns. Spending may become more thoughtful. Saving may become a quiet habit. Work may feel more focused. Boundaries may become easier to speak. The mind may locate options it once missed. Let these shifts be acknowledged without pressure. Write them in the notebook as living proof. I chose a calm pace during a bill. I said a clear no and felt relief. I learned for 15 minutes and enjoyed it. I received help and felt grateful without guilt. This proof becomes a foundation you can stand on during more complex seasons. Carry forward an attitude of soft celebration. Celebration here is not loud. It is deeply felt gratitude for each step. At the end of every week, place one special note in the jar that honors the most meaningful moment of care. Over months, these notes become a map of how a kinder life was built. One breath, one choice, one day at a time. If discouragement visits, read a handful of notes. The heart will recognize its own voice and settle again. Now let there be a closing that feels like a warm hand resting on the shoulder. You have practiced safety in the body, clarity in the mind, and kindness in the voice you use with yourself. You have watered the soil of worthiness, open to receiving, blessed what is here with gratitude, moved energy through gentle flow, taken inspired steps, and built boundaries that respect your peace. You have gathered these into a quiet ceremony and set a path for the next weeks. This is real work, done in a loving way. Life responds to this tone. Carry a simple line into the days ahead. Self-kindness fuels my prosperity. Let that line shape the breath. Let it steady the hands. Let it lead choices. When a challenge comes, meet it with the same rhythm you practiced. Breathe, soften, speak a kind sentence. Choose one small step. Close with gratitude. This rhythm is now yours. It can hold you through busy days and tender nights. It can shape a home where peace and progress live together. There is no need to rush. There is no need to prove anything. The path is not a race. It is a garden. Gardens flourish with steady care. The mind will see the shoots first in small ways. Easier mornings, softer shoulders, clearer tasks, a gentle stream of helpful ideas. As these grow, the outer world begins to reflect the inner tone. Opportunities that match, numbers that improve, relationships with money that feel respectful and calm. Prosperity rises from the inside out. Let this final moment be simple. Place a hand on the heart. Take 3 slow breaths. Speak softly. Life supports me in expected and gentle ways. I welcome ease, clarity, and joyful increase. I give thanks for the good unfolding now. Allow a quiet pause. Feel the truth of it settle. Then take one small step today that honors this prayer. One note in the jar, one kind boundary, one inspired action. In these small steps, taken with love, a new life takes shape.